Hello everyone! We are back and we are gonna go over to the plaza and see what's up, I guess. But first, let's talk to Welt and the others.
When we confronted Kafka, she seemed certain that Fu Shen would show up.
She did. She read the script in advance.
The leader of the Stellaron Hunters is called Elio. No one knows who he is or what he looks like, only that the Interastral Peace Corporation calls him Destiny's slave. It's said that he has the power to foresee possibilities. According to Herta, the corporation believes Elio can see the temporal branching of infinite possibilities, which is very much like being able to predict the future. In fact, it may even be superior. If the rumors are true, every seemingly meaningless action taken by the Stellaron Hunters may actually be a choice based on those possibilities.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Which would include what they did to you.
Yeah. Is that all I am? A future variable?
For the sake of this discussion, yes, I think so. But who isn't?
Okay.
All of us are future variables, our choices solidifying reality. The future is nothing incredible either, just a fog waiting for us to make a decision. Back to the matter at hand, Kafka.
It was all within our expectations.
Yes, it's strange for a fugitive to give themselves up, but a fugitive who can see the future? For her, perhaps that was the way it was always going to be. But is she really as calm as she seems? The future holds almost infinite possibilities, after all. I suspect she has proof that she has nothing to do with the Stellaron crisis. Or perhaps something is supposed to transpire during the Divination Commission's interrogation. Something that would allow her a window of escape. Why did the Stellaron Hunters go to such lengths to bring us here?
I don't know.
What is the future that Destiny's slave sees behind this course of action?
I don't know, but it's something got to do with me. Welt's in deep thought. His brain's broken. They broke Mr. Yang.
The nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Oh, is that a Xianzhou motto or something?
Yes.
First the Skyfaring Commission, now the Divination Commission. They're all so secretive. The General's the only friendly face here. I hate to admit it, but I'm even starting to miss Sampo.
Whoa!
Hold up. I must be losing my mind.
Yeah.
Nope. I'll take the Xianzhou over that blue-haired boar any day. We've gone from being chased through every street in Belobog to waiting on every corner in the Xianzhou. Chasing and waiting. Maybe that's what life's all about.
When did you become a poet?
I'm not just a pretty face, you know. I've got poetry on standby 24/7.
Does the Shanshou scenery seem familiar to you?
Are you wondering if the Xianzhou is my homeworld?
I guess.
No, I'm not getting any flashbacks. Please, do I look Xianzhou-ish to you? You must be thinking of Dan Heng.
I am. I miss him. Come on, let's take a stroll and clear your head.
Good idea. Let's go.
You need it if you
wait a
miss
minute.
Sempo.
Clear my head of what?
Sempo. You were thinking about Sempo. That's not okay.
The Divination Commission is responsible for gathering intelligence, devising strategies, and performing divination.
Makes sense. Trial by fortune telling?
Maybe there's more to it? It's not like I would know. I'm a mere amicassator. Don't worry. Diviner Fu seems confident about getting Kafka to talk. If I were you, I'd just sit back and watch her do her thing.
Alright. Just taking a stroll.
If you're bored, you could go and find the messenger from the Divination Commission.
Oh. Well, let's get going.
That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
All the soldiers. What happened?
What is that?
Oh. Who's this?
Give him this medicine! Make him lie down!
Oh, little one.
I mean, make them lie down!
You're so cute. Who are you? Is that a dragon sail?
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Okay, listen. I wasn't ready for battle. Oh, no. Please. Thank God. I live! Somehow.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective. Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
Yes.
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Sorry. I'm gonna need to see some qualifications. You seem a little young.
Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around? I don't have a dad. What about your mom? I don't have a mom either.
That's sad.
I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child.
Yes.
Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required.
That's cool.
I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Okay.
Belobog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions. Things haven't been very peaceful in the Lawfu recently. Make sure you don't go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to. Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount.
Sounds very nice.
Enough of that. I have patients to see.
Okay.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around.
Yeah.
Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
She's a little dragon.
So this is the Vidyadhara.
Vidyadhara?
I've only ever read about them. They're known as the dragon race. Not hard to see why.
Yup. Vidyadhara, that's so cool.
Excuse me, miss. Hold on a moment.
Hi.
It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed.
Dragon Lady.
The Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission, Lady Bailu.
Yep, that's her.
You mean the child? She's starting to sound like a big shot.
That's because she is, probably.
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lawfu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
Okay. But... Dan Heng? Wait, Dan Heng? Something happened just now. I just arrived at Chengzhou. Are you a route? What happened? What are you doing on Chengzhou? Is the express okay? What happened? I'll pretend that you replied, I'm okay. It's a long story. I'm a Clout 4 with a Clout Knight. I'll join you when I come out. By the way, the express is fine. I came here by myself. I'll tell you about it later. I'm very interested. Tell me the details. Suddenly, your connection with Dan Heng is restored. After some simple pleasantries, you impatiently ask him about his adventures. Okay. This is confusing. Since we got this, this text right now, I think we should do this before we head over to the other thing. That's just the feeling I'm getting. So we're playing this now.
If the shipping passages in Cloudford changed even a little, the entire route would be drastically altered. Do you two know the way?
I do not.
I came this way. I know it like the back of my hand. Just follow me.
Okay.
So, silent but deadly. Let me know when you're ready and we can set off.
I want to talk to this guy first.
Do you hail from the Luofu, young Master Dan Heng?
No.
Ah. For some reason, you seem to fit right in here. Perhaps I read it wrong.
Dan Heng is a liar now.
I do often struggle to judge the boundaries of small talk. I hope I haven't offended you.
Let's talk about you.
Me?
Yes. You don't seem like you're from the Shancho, so where are you from?
Merchants don't belong anywhere. We wander and make the stars our home. But if you're curious, within the Alliance, I'm registered at the Xianzhou Yutre. Within the IPC, I'm registered at the Star Unity Mall branch at the North Valley Star.
Okay, pause. Is that a coffin? Why are you carrying a coffin? Huh?
Therefore, Luocha is just the name I use within the Xianzhou. Outside of the Xianzhou, I use something more difficult to pronounce. I'm guessing you want to know that name too?
Yes. What's in the coffin?
A story of ill luck. I found myself embroiled in a conflict and ended up owing a favor. Now I must assist in delivering these remains back to the Xianzhou.
Okay.
It would seem I am a magnet for such misfortune. I thought I would be safe on the Luofu, but now...
You have pretty good fighting skills for a merchant.
The universe is a dangerous place. The IPC and the Alliance only provide for our safety during interstellar travel. On-site security is dependent on our own capacities. As such, I had to improve my swordplay and healing skills. You are also a wanderer, young Master Dan Heng. Surely you understand.
Alright.
Of course.
Excuse me.
Silent but deadly. Are you sure that nickname isn't annoying you?
Oh, he's... Not at all.
I should learn to be this easygoing.
I'd like to ask you something.
Go ahead. I'll tell you everything I know.
Which is nothing. Have you met this Luocha guy before?
Nope, I met him when I met you. But, yeah, now that you mention it, maybe I did see him somewhere. He seems a bit familiar.
Suspicious.
Where would that have been?
You're from the Yaoqing?
Yep. Have you been there before? I feel
No.
the Yaoqing and the Luofu have different characteristics. I might be a Luofu Cloud Knight now, but I still think the Yaoqing is better. For example, when it comes to leadership, I don't think General Qing Yuan is as reliable as our Madam General back on the Yaoqing. Actually, forget about the last sentence. Just pretend I never said it.
Okay. Alright, let's go. What's up here? Oh. Oh! Oh, I know where we are! Okay. We can't use that function here. I know where we are, though.
Hey, silent but deadly. Shout if you see any danger, okay? Don't think just because you know a move or two, you can charge off by yourself.
Well. I might.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
March's ice.
March's six-faced ice.
Yeah.
There was a fight here.
Yep, but we're fine. Don't worry about us.
A Cloud Knight stricken with Mara. How could the mutations get this bad? Is the Stellaron exerting an effect?
Probably.
There's supposed to be a passage. Why can't I see it?
Somebody used the Cloud Forward control panel to block the road with containers.
Who did this? I'm terrible with machines and stuff. Hold on. How do you know?
I'm a traveling merchant. I've been here many times. Now, for
Can
a
you see the
Cloud
future?
Knight to be unfamiliar with the local topography.
I told you, I was only just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I don't come here very often.
Now what? We go this way. It all makes sense now, guys. I was so confused when I was there, and I was like, I could see things here, and I was like, wait, so what do I do here to get to this side? I just play as Dan Heng.
Thank goodness. There's one star skiff left.
What? Where? Where does it go?
Judging by where it's docked, it must be heading for Central Starskiff Haven. Nice. We'll be safe there. Come on, let's climb aboard.
Alright.
Let's hurry.
Do you not want to go to Starskiff Haven?
Oh. What makes you ask that, young master?
Don't know.
I'm happy as long as I get to leave this place.
Let's hurry and get on the Starskiff.
Is it okay to change route?
I don't know. I think we should be okay. Let's get out of here first and talk about it when we're in the clear.
What will happen at Starskiff Haven?
There should be a dedicated evacuation team waiting for us. You can go with them.
Thank you for guiding us all the way here.
No need to thank me. Just a Cloud Knight doing her job.
What are your plans after this?
That depends on the higher-ups. If there's still civilians to evacuate, then I'll need to come back.
It sounded like he was like, what are your plans later? Wanna hang out? Alright, let's go. Leave Cloud? Yes, leave. Challenge complete. Alright, we fixed that story part. Oh, I thought I was gonna fall. That was terrifying. Oh my. Alright, well, after that little intermission, let's continue with the main story, shall we?
It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm-Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase. More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horrifying appearance. As if they're turning into some sort of monster. This certainly differs from what I thought I knew about the illness.
Do you think there might be a hidden agenda at play?
That appears to be the case. No smoke without fire, as they say. Despite being just a servant of the Realm-Keeping Commission, spending a considerable amount of time on the front lines has sharpened my senses to potential dangers. You're a capable person.
Yep.
And since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Mara-struck.
I've already run into a lot of them.
If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm-Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability.
Sure.
Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far?
I guess so. Right. It was a letter. Oh, he returns with the girl? I read this off screen.
I read the letter.
I read it off screen. It was like a letter to, I think what it was a dude, and he was writing to his sister, if I remember correctly. And basically what the content was the fact that he used to have very bad legs. And then he went to the ship, the Laufu, and then the Shancho, and then some researchers or something. They were treating him as like an experiment, and then he was able to walk again. And then he would also get money, and then this letter was just never sent out, basically.
I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm-Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor.
Oh, hi.
I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
Okay. I think I already understand it, because I read it, but...
I read the letter you obtained from the Mara-struck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Mara-struck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead. To an outsider, This letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy.
Are you talking about the pharmacological experiment mentioned in the letter?
That's right. Since the Alliance was first established, all medical practices aboard the Xianzhou adhere to strict standards that prohibit long life or mutant modifications under the guise of curing. I went through all our files to find information on the experiment in question, and found nothing. I started thinking about how the Alchemy Commission's delve was sealed off. There must be an unspeakable secret locked away there. The author of this letter was likely the Marastruck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up.
Marastruck?
Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the Abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more.
Yeah.
The Seat of Divine Foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Sure.
These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require.
You shouldn't be wandering around on the streets. It's not safe.
Shut up. I can do what I want.